Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 random run, where we take a random character, random weapon, and try to beat Danger 5 with it. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see what the game gives me today. We're going to roll into Jack. Alright, well this is one of the ones that I have most been looking forward to. Jack is super fun, and on the Abyss is really interesting because the fewer enemies that you have on the Abyss means that Jack's penalty is even worse in general. Let's go ahead and see what weapon we get. And we've got Wand. This is very, very hard. Jack wants to burst down enemies really quickly, and Wand, of course, can't do that, at least not early. So we are going to struggle with this combination. This could be the end of the win streak. I think we're on a 27 win streak in the random series so far. But this one is a really difficult combination, so I don't know if I expect that to continue at this point. Already we're a little behind. Jack really wants a lot of early income so that you can build, because you need to be ahead of the economy curve with this character. Since enemies do so much damage, you have to kill them right away. It becomes very difficult if you aren't way ahead. So normally on wave 1 on the Jack, you expect to get like 65 materials, and we're only at 57, so we're not even really ahead of where a lot of other characters would be. Here I could take attack speed. I'm gonna roll, I think. I will take 5 harvesting early, but then after just the first 5 harvesting, I'm gonna focus very hard on just increasing our damage, because it's so important that our wand damage actually increases when we're using this very bad weapon. I'm not gonna buy defensive stats like armor at this point. We just need to increase our damage, but lumberjack shirt's very good for the Jack as an economy item, because the enemy health increase does apply to trees, so you can spend a lot of time just blinking away at trees, not doing anything, and the lumberjack shirt saves you from that fate. We did find 4 wands and lock a 5th. One advantage for wand is that it is a very cheap weapon, so you should be able to find a bunch of them. But you can see here the damage reduction on attacks on the mantis shrimp this wave are pretty painful. At least we've got it up to 2 base damage on the wand. Gonna try to make as much money as we can here, but it's gonna be tough because we kill things very, very slowly with this weapon early. I can take luck. I'm gonna roll here. I want attack speed or elemental damage. Take the damage here. We'll grab a wand and roll. Roll again and take another wand and roll. Lock another wand and go to the next wave. Wand, you have to level up really fast as well, because we need our burning damage to kill these super high health enemies really quick. And I believe the base damage of the attacks, the damage scaling, goes up every level. I'm going to have to check that, actually. So leveling our wands is really important for that reason as well, so that we can actually kill things with the weapon attacks themselves. Making very good income this wave, I have to say, so could be worse. Here, I'll just take attack speed, and then let's re-roll. And yep, we'll take percent damage. I'm avoiding economy. Jack's economy is good from killing enemies, as long as you're killing them consistently. So you don't need to invest that heavily in economy, but you do need to invest heavily in being able to ever kill stuff. I'm also noting Jack, of course, always gets elites, never gets hordes. So we get 12, 15, 18. This is a pretty difficult pattern, but it is nice that we don't have a wave 11 elite, because that's the most difficult pattern for this character. Just getting enough damage to kill it, especially with a weak single target damage weapon like wand, will be very difficult. Yeah, it does go up to 65% damage scaling, so we really need to prioritize leveling these wands so that our damage can actually go up. And ignore healing here and keep rolling. Toxic sludge, we will take plant. Is plant good enough to pick up? Because it's so efficient, I think I will lock the plant. And I'm going to roll a couple more times, because I have to level up these wands in order to ever do some damage. Going to prioritize getting 1 wand to level 4 so that we get the maximum possible burning damage. Or at least level 3. I might level a couple more evenly after that, because our weapon attacks are going to be important as well as the burning damage. making sure that we have the burn on the lamprey, but you can see how hard it is to kill these things. Keeping the burn on the curse alien there as well. Oh no, that didn't even kill it. Okay, we got one. We're not going to be able to kill the second. The guaranteed curse aliens are really nice because they drop a ton of materials for the jack. Another toxic sludge. Good luck on the toxic sludge, I have to say. Finding 2 of those and increasing our elemental damage by that much for such a cheap cost is really good. We'll take attack speed. And here, I'm going to reroll. Reroll one more time. Crit chance on the wands. What is wand's crit chance, actually? It is, okay, it is 2x. It's 0% base crit chance. That's funny. Almost every weapon has 3% base crit, but wand has 0%. I guess I'll take it. That will increase our damage output. Here, I'm going to get a level 3 wand for higher burning damage, and then we will take this wand. More enemies is always good for the jack, because your income is so low based on the number of enemies that you see, so we really want more enemies. I could take landmines if we get scared sausage. That could help apply burning to other enemies, but I think we're just going to roll past that, and we will keep leveling our wands. Okay. The damage output isn't bad right now. We got a lot of 5% critical hits there, I have to say. Definitely want to kill that buffing alien. And I try to make sure everything is burning at all times. Always killing trees as well, really, really important for this character. I don't know if we'll have the damage to kill this loot alien. Is there any chance we can? Don't think so. Yeah, it's not going to die before the end of the wave, so I probably shouldn't have wasted so much damage attacking it. I'm going to take some movement speed. We do need some of that, and then let's reroll here. A fertilizer is very efficient. We'll take a gentle alien as well, and then reroll again. Buy another wand. Ugly Tooth could be good. This will help against elites. It's very nice with burning damage. But it means that I'm not upgrading my wands. I think we're going to pass on it still. I've really stopped. I just don't find Ugly Tooth that good these days. Here, I think I actually do want to get all my wands to level 2 at least. And then we'll try to upgrade one to level 4. And then we'll pick up a coffee. I'm going to roll here. This is our last wave for a guaranteed weapon, so there's a chance we can roll into another wand. Missed, but I will take another fertilizer, and I guess I'll grab the cake as well. I do need to start building some defensive stats pretty soon. Left a lot of materials on the ground last wave because I spent a bunch of time chasing that loot alien kill, which was a mistake. The lumberjack shirt is huge for us. You can see how much extra money we're getting out of that because of only having to take one shot to kill the tree. They also changed Jack recently. You used to not get the tripled material drops from trees, but now you do. So it's even more important to get lumberjack shirt or prioritize killing trees on this character because the amount of materials that they drop is so high. I always want to kill these blobfish too. They drop extra money and are relatively easy to kill. 15 luck, or do I just build more damaging stats? I'll take the luck here, and then I'd better start building some percent damage. Snake, I think we can use one snake. That will help burn in the enemies, and we do have 10% extra enemies over normal Jack enemy spawns. So even though with fewer enemies, the AoE burning is less efficient than it would be for most characters, the snake is still pretty good for us. Buy all these. That's great. A lot of really efficient low-level items is exactly what we want. Bag, of course, is much worse for the Jack than it is for other characters because there's fewer enemies, so you're dropping fewer consumables and therefore fewer crates. But bag is still so efficient that even a weaker bag is still good. Goldfish. I have not been very impressed with goldfish in general. Actually, if we'd gotten this last wave, it would have had a decent chance of giving us a higher level wand, which would be nice. I think we're going to roll past it. It feels a little bad to do that, but I really need to prioritize just finding items that actually help us in the moment. We'll pick up this wand. It does have 10 knockback. Wand, I actually, they added this, I guess, fairly recently. The 10 knockback on wand does help and makes me less inclined to buy whetstone here, but I think the lifesteal is still too good. I'll take Peaceful Bee, and I'll buy the whetstone, and I'm going to roll here. Alien Worm, I don't mind either. I do want some defensive stats, and I'm going to roll one more time. Bone Dice, I think this character is a high enough economy character and needs damage badly enough that we'll take the Bone Dice as well. So you can see the snake there helping to light multiple enemies on fire. So, still pretty helpful. I wouldn't mind a baby gecko, because we are leaving a lot of materials on the ground as an elemental damage build that's going to happen. Oh yeah, I have to kill these healers. Really important to kill the healers on this wave when you are a burning build, because you do damage slowly over time, which the healer enemies completely negate. So gotta make sure to focus those guys down. Unfortunately, it ran into a big group of other enemies and made it harder for me to get it. Go pick up some materials before the end of this wave. Okay, so because I focused badly there and didn't kill the healers quickly enough, we got less money than I'd have liked that wave, but still making excellent income for this point in the game. We'll take percentage damage and attack speed. And then, yep, eye surgery, of course. I do want all of these stats, so we will buy all of these items and then take a reroll. Ooh, 1 damage already. Level 3 wand is excellent. And eye patch, I do want piercing on my wands. We've got 5% crit. I don't care that much about the accuracy penalty. In fact, in some ways it's good, because if our shots go past enemies and hit enemies behind them, then we end up with more burning around the map. But 100 for the eye patch, I think, is just too expensive. So I'm going to do one more reroll here. Lost Duck I can't afford because I can't reduce my elemental damage, so we'll just take this wand and go to the next wave. Because we found a level 3 wand as well, I'm going to just upgrade to a level 4 to maximize our burning damage. When you burn an enemy, it takes the higher, like when you apply burn to an enemy that is already burning, it takes the higher of the remaining duration and the damage. So if you have one high damage burning weapon and then apply another low level burn to it, it just increases the duration of the high damage burn. So really good to get at least one high level burning effect when you're using fire weapons. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we kill this curse alien. A lot of guaranteed money out of that guy, so I want to kill it. Definitely want to kill that tree as well. Try to pick up as many of these materials in the center as possible, making still good money here. I don't really want to reduce my armor in exchange for 8 dodge. We have 0 armor right now, which is very painful. With only 30 health, we are going to die in 2 hits to most enemies. So going to negative armor is just too impossible. A second eye surgery, that's a great find. 12% speed, yeah, we'll just grab that. Now I don't have to worry about speed anymore. We will upgrade to a level 4 wand, and then roll here. Can we succeed against a cursed bait? That is a lot of lampreys, so cursed baits do spawn additional lampreys on top of the normal amount, but of course we are the jack, so there's fewer enemies in general. Though with triple gentle alien, because of course I'm going to buy this one as well, we'll still get like 6 or 7 lampreys, and I don't know if I can fight that many, but I think we have to take risks on this character, so I'm going to buy it. Take the coupon, take the whistle and the shady potion, and then roll again, and roll one more time. Okay, a tardigrade is nice. This is a great way to defend yourself on Jack, because it the incoming damage instances are so high that tardigrade is blocking a lot of damage. Alright, so I'm going to run to the sort of edge of the map, away from where a lot of the lampreys are going to spawn, and then we will try to put damage on them. The extra move speed that we got from that 12% move speed upgrade is going to help a lot. So there we go. We were able to survive the lampreys. It did mean that one of the big slashers spawned, because I wasn't able to clear the hackers early, but that's okay. We don't mind if a couple of them spawn, as long as not so many that I have to constantly be running from them spawn. I'm going to actually focus down that egg, because there's starting to be a few more on the field than I want. So we're going to manually target down some eggs, try to kill that hatcher as well, try to make sure that our fire damage is always on the high threat enemies. If I do say so myself, we played this wave very well so far. Of course, I might just die as soon as I say that. But we were able to very quickly get away from the lampreys and not take a ton of damage from them, which was very important. Yeah, we'll take another bone dice, and then here wow, I want all of these stats so badly, but 0 armor is like impossible to play with, so we're just going to grab the armor, and then let's roll here. I will take the base elemental damage over percentage damage. HP I want as well, but this way I think is the best for increasing our damage output. The level 4 wand also has 100% damage scaling, so the more base elemental damage we get, the better. Metal plate. Oh, I guess I did have a cursed metal plate locked, so maybe instead of armor I should have taken attack speed, because I wanted to be above 0, but we had 4 locked in the shop. I forgot about that. I will take the tardigrade still. We'll take Finn. Recycling machine, definitely worse for this character. Again, we're dropping fewer crates, but still worth it. We have 3 elites as well. Crystal is going to be excellent for us, because we intend not to take that much damage, so the attack speed's really important. We also have a tardigrade to prevent the first damage instance that comes in. Given that I have the crystal and we found a bunch of armor, I am going to start building dodge, I think. So I'm going to buy the gambling token, and then I'm going to roll. We will lock the dangerous bunny. Can't buy butterfly, unfortunately, because we can't lose elemental damage. I'm going to roll one more time. I really want to level up my wands, so I'm incentivized to roll a little more actively than we normally would. This cursed anglerfish, very dangerous, so I need to run away from that guy, while making sure to keep it on fire. A lot of economy items in the last shop, or sort of speculative items, like the gambling token isn't going to pay off until we get a lot more dodge, that kind of thing. So we didn't get a lot stronger last shop. That means in the next shop, I need to focus on items that will actually make our character significantly stronger. I will say the wand, Jack, has not felt as bad as I thought it would. It certainly hasn't felt like a great setup for the character, but we are actually staying alive and clearing the enemies much better than I thought we would. So I might need to reevaluate wand as an item. It did get some buffs in the patch. Yeah, I'll take the 1 HP. We do need maximum HP, and then I could start building dodge here, but or I could build attack speed. I could build percent damage. I think I am going to start just building up my dodge, because we already have 8%. We want to increase that. 4% more lifesteal, I wouldn't mind, but I'm just going to take the armor here. That'll make it more likely that we don't die. Take leveled up wand, bunny, and mutation, and then roll. Still don't have a way to apply fire from the turret, so we're going to pass on that, but ritual is great for us. We want both lifesteal and damage. Roll again, level up our wand, and buy another mutation. We have lost a lot of knockback, unfortunately, which is relevant for this character, so reducing that does hurt a little bit. Glass cannon, absolutely the type of item that you want for Jack. You just want to do as much damage as possible, so we're very happy to see that. Sunken Bell, I'm going to pass on, and we'll roll again here. Pearl, we have 37 luck, so that's an extra 3% damage. How likely am I to care about that? Probably not that likely. Mushroom as well. I think we're going to be a lifesteal build rather than a regen build, so I'm going to roll past all of these. I will do one more reroll, because again, I really want to find more wands. Garden will pass on. We have negative consumable healing. Piggy bank we will also pass on. We cannot afford to bank up money, and it's very late. Plant, I did say I wanted to be a lifesteal build over a regen build, but Plant is so efficient that maybe I should buy it anyways. For 38. I think I'm going to do that because Plant is just such good value in general. Even if you're a lifesteal build, it can often be good to just buy Plant regardless. Currently, we can survive one hit, and when we get hit, we want to make sure that we heal back up to full as quickly as possible so that we are never in danger of dying to a second hit. Did I get a percent dodge there, or did they just not hit me, even though I thought I walked into an enemy? I didn't see, and I didn't hear the dodge noise, so maybe I'm just even better at avoiding enemies than I thought I was. I could have sworn I just walked right into it. Okay, so we lost our tardigrade there. So now I need to be a little more careful. I really don't want to lose the crystal bonus if I can avoid it, so very important not to get hit. We only made 500 that wave, which is not great because we're going into the elite wave next. I don't think we have the damage to kill the elite, so this is going to be a tough one. Baby elephant, we are sort of spreading damage around the field, so I'm still going to buy it. It's still pretty good because you pick up 3 materials every time you kill an enemy, so that's a lot of chances to proc it. And then here we'll take the percent damage. Gonna level my wand. I'm going to roll. Tyler, not terrible. We have a lot of elemental damage, so the Tyler could help out. And I guess I could get Pile of Books and the Tyler. That would give me a little more crit chance, and this could crit. But 19 damage, I think we're just going to pass on all of these items. I'm looking for stuff that can help me fight the elite. Boiling Water can do that. Blood Leech can do that. And let's roll here. Pocket Factory, I'm gonna buy, I think, but not this wave, because right now it's not gonna do it. It won't do anything unless we find Scared Sausage, but it will be very good if we find Scared Sausage. So I'd rather spend on these items that will help right away, and then maybe we find a Scared Sausage afterwards. Nail is actually very helpful for us. We have exactly enough money to buy the wand and the beanie, so that's nice. Alright, let's see if we can fight this elite. Genuinely not sure if we will be able to kill it, or if we just have to evade it. Let me see how our damage is looking against it. Actually, not terrible. Okay, maybe we can just kill the elite. Because as we move away from it, we can also... Oops, immediately lost my tardigrade there, but that's why we have the tardigrade. Helps maintain our crystal for a little bit longer anyways. I mean, if we can kill the elite, given that we have Wand, one of the worst single target damage items in the game, then this is going fairly well. Thick dodge by me there. Definitely thought I was going to get hit by some of those lampreys. I like that it's only spawning 3 lampreys out of the blobfish because of the reduced enemy spawns. 3 is a lot easier to dodge than 4. Oh, any chance we can kill this loot alien? Yes, got it right at the end. Nice. Robot arm, I'm going to recycle, and this is why we have the recycling machine, in case we get a garbage level 4 item. I will take the lemonade. Triangle of Power, very similar to the crystal, will just be very efficient stats for us, so we'll grab that. Here I'm going to take some more dodge. Bandana is great. Piercing is very useful on wands, so we're happy to grab the bandana, and we'll take Pocket Factory and Nail. Roll again here. Alloy does cost me a lot of dodge, but both elemental damage and engineering are good, and the crit chance is good, so I'm pretty happy to pick that up anyways. It does mean that I'm going to be a little longer getting to 60% dodge, but it's still pretty good. We'll grab some more max HP, and we'll take another wand. One thing that we're doing here, by the way, that I think not every player would be comfortable doing is playing on very low max health. And it's so important that you just be able to avoid taking hits and play on low max health when you have to build a character like this that just needs maximum damage output. It's also, I think, just good practice. Oh man, we got no materials dropping from that curse alien. That stinks. That's so unlucky, because it should have been 9 materials dropping from that guy. Jack used to have a passive effect where you would always be guaranteed dropping materials from every enemy you killed, and they got rid of that effect, which it was a weird decision. Oh no, okay. I really need to be careful not to let the Stargazers get buffed. That's going to give them so much health. So that's something I really need to pay attention to. Lost that tardigrade. The tardigrade has been excellent for us because we have the crystal. So tardigrade has been really, really helpful. Trying to pick up as many of these materials as we can. Yeah, we'll take the lucky charm for sure. More armor, more crit chance. I do want more armor. I'm gonna re-roll this, I think, though, because I feel like we can do better than any of these stats. I'll take 9 HP, because now I want to get to the point where we don't get just one-tapped by enemies. Let's go ahead and... I guess we will just buy this level 4 wand. We'll combine, we'll buy a level 1. Take the HP here. I am going to take the sunglasses. The 2x crit damage on wands does mean that buying crit chances is reasonably efficient. And then I'm going to roll again. Campfire, I do want. And another sunglasses? Yes, I think so. Roll again. So now I need to invest in armor again. Now the eye patch is a lot more interesting, but we do have a bandana already. So do I need 2 piercing? I think not. Metal detector, I'm going to grab because we have the nail, so the engineering is actually somewhat relevant as well. Yeah, our weapon attacks are actually hitting for in the hundreds, so our damage is fine at this point. Once you've got levels on the wand, it actually hits reasonably hard when the damage scaling goes up. It's just getting to this point that's really tough. But I will say in the couple runs that I've done with wand as a random weapon, I have liked it more than I was expecting to. I still don't think it's like one of the strongest weapons around, but it has felt a lot better. This is a weapon I have dismissed for a long time because it used to be truly terrible, but I do think that the buffs have helped pull this weapon out of the dumpster. Yeah, I'm just going to take more attack speed. We're going into an elite wave, so I do want more attack speed. Flamethrower, obviously we would buy the flamethrower if we were allowed to, but we're not. Because this is a wand's challenge. And with a weak weapon like wand, I am going to focus on actually following the challenge. Roll here. Alien magic, weird food. Which of these do I want? Book, do I want 1/5 of a damage for 30 materials? I think I don't care that much about that. Weird food, I do want to increase my consumable heal. Alien magic, losing luck but gaining HP and regen is also good. It means we won't get one-tapped by the boss as easily. But I actually think I want to roll past all of these and just find more damage if we can. Yeah, I'll take the banner. More attack speed is good. I'm going to roll again. We're incentivized to roll also because we have double bone dice, so rolling is typically pretty good for us. And yeah, we'll take a metal detector here and lock a dangerous bunny, and then we'll try to fight the elite. So I want to make sure that all the other high threat enemies are burning while I'm fighting the elite. This is one of the hard elites to fight because it dashes around. It's got a lot of projectiles and attacks on the ground, and it charges at you. So we want to kill it really fast. I did lose my tardigrade in the middle of that, but because I've managed to buy a lot of attack speed, we're no longer as dependent on the crystal as we were before, so it's not as big a deal. Also, that cursed... Oh, nice dodge. Kept our crystal alive. The cursed metal detector is going to be worth a lot of money, so very happy that we have that as we are dropping a lot of materials here. Would have really liked a gecko this game to just pick up some of these materials. If we could get a Sift's Relic, that would be nice as well. Grind's Magical Leaf, yeah, even this late, I'm going to take it. It's worth a decent amount of stats, and then we're just going to keep buying attack speed. Giant's Belt, this is going to help us kill the bosses much faster. We already have 30% crit chance, so we're very happy to grab that. We'll take Glass Cannon, Dangerous Bunny, and I will still buy the Broken Mouth. I do need to fix my armor now. Our armor's very low. Take the power generator and roll again. Upgrade our wand, of course. Regeneration potion. This can help speed heal us if we take a big hit. So, is this worth buying? It probably is. It's honestly not as exciting as it looks. Regen potion is one that I think people sometimes overvalue, because being below half health, you're often just dead in one hit anyways, and especially for this character, that's the case. Alien Magic, though, will help with our regeneration as well, so we're going to buy, when it's cursed, so we're going to buy all of these. Still only on 20% dodge. I did start investing in dodge, but then reduced it. And I kill the Stargazers before I break their houses. Need to kind of refactor my thinking around that, if possible. Oh, the house spawns right under me. That was unfair. I was shooting the guy, and then he put his house in front of me. You can see here we're not making as much money as you normally would on Jack, because with the older versions of Jack, all of these enemies would have been dropping money. That's no longer the case. Now, with those old versions of Jack, we'd be way, way too rich for this point in the game, probably. But it does feel bad to kill some of these really high health enemies and just get nothing out of them. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take 9 dodge here. We will pick up the power generator for sure. And we're too shy of being able to buy the regen potion. That's fine. Alien Tongue. I could pick up the Alien Tongue because we have been struggling to pick up materials, but this late for 76, I just don't think it'll be worth it. There's a Scared Sausage that we definitely want. So we'll lock the Silver Bullet because it doesn't do anything this wave. And we'll take the Scared Sausage, Dangerous Bunny, take our free reroll. Panda, that's probably worth buying as well, and we'll go to the next wave. With the Giant Belt, we're going to kill the Elite very quickly. I've said this many, many times, this is a pet peeve of mine, but I wish that when they had enemies that normally drop multiple materials, but because you're later in the game have a chance of not dropping materials, instead they would just drop the percentage of materials that they would drop on average. It feels so bad to kill one of these really high health, really dangerous enemies in the late game and just have no reward for it at all. And if it just had it drop the average amount of materials that it would drop, it would really fix the that experience. Like, I'd much rather have it drop 3 materials than 6 materials half the time and 0 materials half the time. I'll take elemental damage, of course, and then here, I have a Giant Belt, so I'm going to just buy a crit chance. We'll take the Silver Bullet and the Regeneration Potion and the Panda, and then roll. Another leveled up wand, and roll again. Another leveled up wand. Ice Cube, excellent, of course. We're very happy to see that one. Take the Toxic Sludge here. Barnacle probably won't pay for itself before the end of the run, so we're going to pass on it. Go ahead and fight the Elite here. Lost my tardigrade, but we killed the Elite super fast thanks to the Giant Belt and just our overall high damage output. Okay, so I lost the Crystal Charge. Now, Crystal, when you get hit, it does... it just starts over from 0 and starts ticking back up again. It's not like it just turns off for the entire wave. But you really want crystals to just last the whole wave and just not take a hit if you have them, because it makes your character much less efficient when you lose the crystal buff. So our burning damage is 100, but the wands actually hit for like 120 on average because of the crit chance. So the burn damage is actually not that big a percentage of our damage output, which is interesting for this character. Go ahead and recycle that. We'll take another gambling token. I've got to fix my armor, but now we're getting towards maximum dodge, so it's very helpful. Each point of dodge makes each future point of dodge better. So the more dodge you have, the more heavily you should value buying dodge. I'm going to just take more crit chance here, I think, and then we will buy all of these items. Roll again. Another bag this late probably will not pay for itself. We only have 2 waves left. Let's keep rolling. We'll take a toxic sludge. Take a propeller hat. Duct tape I'm going to grab, of course, because I desperately need armor. 2 armor is just not enough. We'll take a blood leech as well. That can help heal us up. Yeah, we'll take a strange book. We have a pocket factory, and because I'm going to buy the strange book, I'll take the explosive turret as well. So this can give me a lot of engineering, and suddenly the pocket factory and the explosive turret are actually contributing to our damage. Oh, well, I forgot that we had the dangerous bunny. I should have taken our free rerolls. It actually is a fairly big error not to take the free rerolls here because we have double bone dice, so every reroll is worth 75% chance at a damage. Actually, a little better than that because sometimes you get 2 damage. Worth like 0.8 damage-ish on average. No, I guess it's just worth 1 damage on average. I don't know. Trying to do arithmetic in my head while playing Brotato. Somebody correct me in the comments. I'm sure that has already happened. Killing the Cursed Walrus, because despite being an amazing name for a band, we do not want them around here. And at this point, we're making a ton of money. So this would be fun. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to take this axolotl. We have no source of ranged damage. I wish that we could take this and it would be super fun here, but since we can't actually use the ranged damage for anything, that would just make it impossible for us to win the run. So I'm going to very sadly recycle this item. Recycle that. The plant I'll still take, that's fine. And then I do want the damage here, but I'm actually just going to grab 12% dodge. That'll make it much easier to kill the elites without dying. 160 luck for -1 armor. That is a lot of luck. I don't know that the luck actually matters going into this last wave, but I'm going to take the lucky coin just because a cursed lucky coin is so much fun. Take a gambling token here, and we will pass on the spicy sauce. I'm at 53 dodge now. I'm really just looking for things that help us do damage, so we'll take a scared sausage and an ashes, both excellent for us. Small magazine actually might be good. Our percent damage is really high, and our attack speed could always be better, so I'm going to take that. Cursed Ritual, of course, we're very happy to see, and that's it. I think that's better than the wand. Of course, the Cursed Flamethrower would be nice if we were allowed to buy it, but let's see if we can kill the bosses here. Where are you guys? All right, there they are. So I actually did mess that up a little. I hit them both and then didn't focus damage on them, so I gave up the bonus damage from the ice cube by just sort of not hitting them for a while after I applied it. But nonetheless, we killed them extremely quickly and have successfully defeated Jack. So I was expecting that to be a super challenging run, and it was hard. We had to dodge really well in the mid game, or we'd have died. Obviously, we were 2 hits from death for most of the run, but because I'm an unbelievably talented gamer, we made it look way easier than it actually was. But really, you with Jack, you're going to snowball if you don't die. So because the character's very high economy, so the key to the character is killing enemies fast enough that you don't take hits. Taking a look at our economy items, the bags actually paid off very well, even though bag is a little worse for Jack than other characters. The bone dice, 33 for 7. That is slightly under the normal ratio because it should be 5 to 1, so you'd expect 35 for 7. But 33% damage from the bone dice for minus 7 HP is still pretty good. That's good value. The double eye surgery was a great find. This obviously helped us a ton. Coupon saved us 400. Recycling machine saved us 400. This tardigrade was massive for us. Not normally an item I value that highly, but was really, really good. 40k damage from the baby elephant is not bad either. The giant belt dealt 100,000 damage, because of course we're killing the elites so much faster with that. Scared Sausage didn't do that much, but was still nice for just increasing the damage of our weapons. Scared Sausage just increases your burning damage by 1 on weapons that naturally apply burn, so this helps the amount of damage that you have. And overall, this was a very fun run. I actually highly recommend Jack with Wand. Not as the easiest run, but as one that I found really fun and interesting, so give it a shot yourselves. Alright, my friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this random run. I think this was win number 29 in a row. This is one of the harder characters, so definitely got... we're almost halfway to a full 62 win random win streak, which would be pretty exciting. As always, of course, if you have enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a comment and hit like. Helps me out a ton with the algorithm, so I appreciate you taking the time to do that. And you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game analysis. Cheers, my friends. I'll catch you next time.